Libras, you're working extremely hard and there's some choices coming through right now which may or may not be your favorite thing. But welcome to your Gemini season Tarotscope. First things first, I'm collaborating with two amazing, beautiful souls, and we have our own podcast where we're going to be spilling all the tea about everything spiritual. And we have a new episode coming up talking everything you need to know about Gemini season. So that is called EMC3 Chat. The description is in my bio. You can click the link and it'll take you there. One really important date to note, though, is going to be the Gemini new moon this Friday, May 22nd. New moons are a beautiful time to set new intentions, to do the work, and visualize where you want to see yourself at the end of this year. 6 months from now, during the holidays, who do you want with you? How much money are you making? What are you wearing? Who do you have on your arm? These are all things that you can now plant the seeds for during this new moon. If you want some extra guidance and some more tools, I have a new moon workshop available exclusively on my Patreon. Link is in my bio. And anyone who subscribes to my Patreon over the next 48 hours will be gifted my 2020 retrograde guide that spills all the tea on everything that you need to know about retrograde season, what's going to be happening over the next 3 months, what is a retrograde, and how to make sure you utilize these transits to your best advantage. So, let's get started. We have 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands, and 7 of Cups reversed. So, Libras, I know sometimes making a decision or having too many choices are not exactly your favorite, but that really seems like what is going to be happening this season, and you just need to decide what it is. Like, really get clear, Libras. Like, what is it that you want? Again, easier said than done sometimes, but what kind of job do you want? How much money do you want? What kind of love do you want? Like, really get clear. I feel like right now you have a very faint idea. Like, the 3 of Wands talks about, you can see it, like, you kind of know a little bit. You're like, well, this could be good as long as I have a job where I can make X amount of money, as long as I can have a partner that does this. It's like, no. Now is really the time I would advise you to sit down, grab that pen and paper, and really start mapping out specifically, what do you want your home life to look like, feel like, smell like, taste like? What do you want your love life to look like, feel like, taste like, smell like? Job, money, leisure, family. Really, now is the time to get to the nitty gritty, itty bitty, because that is going to help the manifestation come through a lot faster than just being very vague and indecisive. Because you have the 10 of Wands. It's like, I feel like you guys are doing so much work. Like, you're doing so much personal work. You're really potentially putting a lot of your energy into so many different sources, like friends and family and new love interests, new jobs, new opportunities. But again, if you're not getting clear on what it is that you want, the universe is going to keep giving you very various options that are like appeasing because you have sort of an idea of what you want. But until you get clear, it's not going to manifest as quickly or as well as you want it to, because that's really where this 7 of Cups reverse energy is. Like, there's so many choices. There's so many things that you could do. There's so many people that you could hang out with or be involved with. But now is the time where you need to look internally and be honest with yourself and be like, is this what I want? Or is this what my family wants for me? Is this what society wants for me? Is this what my culture deems appropriate for me? Now is the time, Libras, to take that step back and really note what you want. And don't put any limits on it. I have so many clients that are like, this will be great if it happens next year or in 2022. I was like, why are you waiting and putting things off and putting blessings off 2 years in the future? If you have the goods and the beauty and the social skills, which you have, then why are you placing all these things in the future when you can have it now? Fuck the quarantine, fuck retrograde season. You can have whatever you want now, today. You have to believe it though, Libras. You can't just be okay with an average, mediocre life. Like, that's not you at all. You guys know what you want most times. And so now is the time to just go for it. I'm going to pull some more cards and get some more clarity on this indecisive or unclear energy thus far. So 3 more cards, please, for Libra. Okay, great. Libra, we have the sun right next to the Three of Wands. So now's not the time to play it small. Now's not the time to be like, I'd be okay with this kind of love or this kind of career. No, 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 no. The sun is the ultimate yes card. It's the best card in the entire deck. Literally, push past any limiting beliefs you have. Push past against any like small mindsets. Now is the time to dream big. Now is not the time to be okay with the bare minimum. Now is the time to be like, I want $1 million. I want this kind of love, and I want this kind of life. Plain and simple. Because you have the Queen of Swords next to the Ten of Wands. So you might just need to be a bit more clear. Like I said, make those boundaries. Are you working so hard? Is that really working towards what it is that you want? Or are you working on something that you just feel like you have to do based on your ego, society, or your past? Now's the time. If you don't like what you're doing, if your back hurts from doing all this work, or dealing with all these people, now's the time to cut that shit off. There's no time. The Queen of Swords knows what she wants, and she can she draws the line in the sand. It's like, if you don't love me, bye. Like, there's no time to just play small, Libra. You also have the Devil card here next to the Seven of Cups reversed. So some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn. Some of you might be also putting a lot of energy into vices, whether that's drinking a lot, smoking weed, doing drugs, hanging out with people just to feel numb or to not do the work to get the life that you deserve. Now is the time to really step back and assess what it is that you want, Libra, and not be afraid or apologetic about what that is. Go for it. It's yours. It's already yours. Oh. So your bottom card, Libra, is the Three of Swords. So some of you might be healing or working against your ego or scarcity mindsets, or some like inner child work, which is a very big key theme going on right now and will be for a lot of retrograde season. So that might be your first clue to really tap into and see if there's some past fear or trauma or hurt that's holding you back and keeping you small. Because you have all the goods here, Libra. You just have to get out of your own way and do that inner work. Because you have the sun. This is the best card. All your dreams are coming true once you get clear and do the work. Plain and simple. Of course, be sure to check your rising and your moon sign videos for more clarity. And with that, I will see you all very soon. Thank you. Bye.